Alright, this is a game that I just played on the ladder. I was just about to go to sleep, but this actually illustrates everything that I was talking about earlier, so I kind of wanted to record it. This guy is going to take up fast third base, and he's actually going to do it with pressure. But what he's going to do is he's going to spread himself too thin, he's going to wall himself incorrectly, and that's going to cost him this game. So because I've actually gone through this a lot, I'm going to kind of put this on 2x speed and try to get to where I want this thing to go. One couple of things on this map Ohana. The really fun thing is if you can get actually 6 Zerglings, which I'm going to start doing after playing this game, you can put a patrolling link here, watchtower, and outside his base, and then in the third. And you can literally see absolutely everything you need to see in this for the entire matchup. It's really, really nice. And the thing I'm going to rant about later, and I'm just going to bring it up now, as a Protoss, when you're taking this third base, on this map specifically, when you're breaking down these rocks, where do you want your army to be? On this ramp. This is where you want your army to be, because he's either going to put pressure here or here. So when you make your gateway wall, or you make whatever, your building wall here, clearly you want the entrance to be over here. You want to make the wall, and then you want the entrance, because your units are going to be here. You don't want him to walk right up over here, have your army move over here, sit here, and then have him run up here, and you have to run. You don't want that to happen. That is really, really, really bad. So you want your hole to be here. As far as observer placement, you want to see this area. You might want to have it patrolling back and forth, like in that about box, so you can see where they are. Maybe a little further down. Maybe like. I can't make about, okay, like right here maybe. As far as and the other one would probably be here for the rally point, because that's where it's gonna be. He does this weird pylon thing. We're just gonna ignore it. I tried to think for a really long time about what he's doing there. I think it's just retarded. But he does a really, really, really cute opening. It's a really good opening. I really like the pressure that came out of it, and it really screwed me up. And I liked the transition to a third base, but I hate what he did after it. So let's look. This is going to be very, very, very standard. Remember, the Zerg's ideal goal is to get to 72 to 76 drones off of 3 bases. He's going to have 4 hatcheries, and he's going to just flood you with units. You're going to see attack here, and then attack back here, and then back and forth, back and forth. You're going to see run-bys, maybe try to get into the main. You're just going to see just tons and tons of crap. But here we go. He takes that third, but here comes the pressure. This is an extremely, extremely fast 3 stalkers, by the way. I'm going to slow the game down here. Look at my Zergling speed. Okay, I mean, the layer is really late, but here, the Zergling speed is right on time, 100 gas. This is when the Zergling speed starts, 740. That's so late. Look, and now here he comes with 3 stalkers. Remember, Zerglings cannot kill stalkers. The movement speed, 2.95. Movement speed, 2.95. Stalkers are going to kill Zerglings forever. This is really, really, really bad for me. So, this pressure that he's going to do, look, it stops me from mining. It's going to force me to produce non-stop Zerglings. You're going to see, I built 14 Zerglings, and you're going to see me re-drone because I thought that was enough. You know what? That wasn't enough. Look at this monster of a Zealot, by the way. He has 6 kills. Oh my god. I mean, look, nothing even died. He killed 10 Zerglings and he lost 1 Zealot. Look, I have to build even more Zerglings. He's just harassing me, and it's just so bad. I'm not building any units where I want to be. I'm missing upgrades. I'm missing injects because of the pressure he's putting on. The Zerglings, I'm still waiting for my Zergling speed. This is so bad, and this is so good for him. Look, he actually gets his gateway wall started. He's cutting probes because he's bad, but it's okay because I'm bad. So, and then at this time he could just go home with these stalkers. He could just absolutely run home. He stops here, which is his mistake. But I think he could have made it home. And here's where I'm going to scout this third. So when I scout this third, my initial thought is, I'm really screwed. He did a lot of damage to me. I'm not even going to be where I want to be in terms of drone count. And I feel super far behind. I feel like my macro is poor. I'm happy with this, that I've stopped him from mining. I made him use 2 force fields. I'm killing some probes. I traded 6 Zerglings for 4 probes and 2 force fields, which is a trade that every Zerg will do every single chance they get. But now, what is this Twilight Console doing? Why are you not making more use of this robo? What is going on here? Immortal, Observer, something. Build something out of this thing. Use your Chrono Boost on it. Oh, finally. Like, he should be adding on more gates for a wall over here. He needs to be building units. Like this Twilight Console. He's getting Blink. He's getting Templar Archives. Why? This is so much money here. What are you going to do with it? What do you plan to spend it on? This robo is again idle. He has warp and cycles that are just idle. He blocks the wrong entrance. Why are you gonna let why this makes no sense. Like, he should be doing so like, oh, he should be fine. What is this 3 observer bullcrap? What are you doing? I am going to all in this guy because I feel so far behind. I'm going to do the 200 max. I'm supposed to be maxed at this moment. I'm at 167. I'm not maxed. I know I'm not maxed, and so I feel so far behind. Watch what these Zerglings do. Watch what this run by is going to do. You see his army correctly near the ramp? It's going to run all the way over here to start fighting the Zerglings, and then I just run right up this ramp. Oh, look, a Templar? Oh, look, you don't have Storm? You wouldn't have had energy for Storm anyway, but you built these stupid things? This Robo was in a vulnerable location? Like, what are you doing? What are you, that's, no, Josh. When you watch this, no. I mean, this guy's, he spread himself so thin. His robo wasn't building all the time. He wasn't using warp and cycles. His wall is on the wrong side. Just everything is so bad. But the opening was so good. So it's an opening that maybe you can try out, see if it works for you. Don't do this. He didn't even have stalkers. He didn't even have 1 stalker aside from the 3 that he lost over here, and he basically has blink. Like, don't do that. This is not the type of thing you can do. When you're taking a third like this, you cannot do half-ass things. You are forced to do very tight builds, and this is not tight. Don't do this. So you go your robo. You can drop a Colossus Bay. That is fine, because that is at least on your tech route. You don't need to be wasting extra money on upgrades like that. But don't drop a Twilight Console, and don't drop a Templar Archives, and don't warp in Templar, and don't get Storm, and don't get Blink. Like, that's so much money. Could have gone into so much better things. But that's what I think, and that just shows what went wrong for him this game. He's probably right now thinking Zerg's super imbalanced because he did so much damage to me early on, which he really did. This was his mistake, and this was his mistake. So, and not building. So now you guys know, and hopefully you can use that to your advantage. GG. And Josh interrupting me.